Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for February 2nd. If you're coming to this reading not live, go down below. All the timestamps will be below this video. But welcome, everybody. We're going to get started here in a couple minutes. Tina, hello. Oh, hello. Thank you for being here. I love the name. Nicole, hello. And DJ, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Elizabeth, hello. And Victoria, welcome. And Zaro says, when will you do super chats again? I'm not exactly sure, but I will definitely keep everybody up to date, and I will let everybody know when I will answer super chats again. I kind of have a lot going on at this moment, and so and I'm not trying to be vague or anything like that. Like I said, you're all gonna find out what's been going on soon enough. So, but it's good stuff, all good stuff for the channel. So. I've just been super busy, and it just takes a lot out of me. So I'm trying not to be too tired when I do these daily readings, right? But that's Mr. Maurice, hello. Morningstar, hello. And Raylene, hello. Adriana, welcome. Victoria, hello. Alyssa, hello. Mimi, hello. Patty, welcome. Thank you for being here. Karen, I just missed a bunch of people. Sorry, but hello, everybody. Amanda, welcome. Marcy, hello. We're going to get started right now, and I'm going to start with Aries, but welcome everybody. Again, I'm going to continue, like I said, I have a bunch of decks that I've never used, and so we are going to use the 7th Sphere Tarot. I actually did use this deck recently in, I think, one of the collective readings I did, but I just haven't ever used it before that. So we're going to use the 7th Sphere Tarot tonight. And I am going to shuffle halfway through for, when we get to Virgo or whatever. But let's see what we have for you, Aries. Also, water signs, your weekly readings are up on the channel. Tomorrow, Earth will be coming out as well. But let's see. I'm looking for water. I don't know. I might be all right, but who knows? We'll find out in just a minute. But anyway, Aries, let's see what is going on for you here. Aries people. Aries, you have the Ace of Cups here, the Six of Pentacles, and the Chariot. I just feel, Aries, that you have really been winning. Yeah, you have the Sun as well. Aries, this is a very positive reading. Your readings have been really, really nice. I feel like there's a lot of positivity coming in for you here. I do feel like saying you're going to have to look for the positivity with this Sun card. I don't think this is a bad thing. We'll talk about this in a minute, but I do feel like the more you focus on the good stuff, the more good stuff you will be getting here with this energy. So I feel like you need to keep it positive here, basically. But I feel like there's a lot of happiness coming in for you with this Ace of Cups. Six of Pentacles and the Chariot. I'm getting balance here. These cards don't really represent balance except for the Six of Pentacles. The Chariot doesn't really necessarily represent balance, but I do feel that it could be kind of more talking about you kind of working within certain boundaries. I always say the Chariot always has two horses or two sphinxes on it. And it's interesting. In this deck, the horses are kind of going in different directions. I do feel that you could be feeling pulled in different directions here, but I feel that things are changing. Look at how interesting this setup is. It's like these people are kind of kneeling in front of this person on this Six of Pentacles. It's like the horses here are going in two different directions. It's like, but on both of these cards, I feel like both these cards, the person here in the middle is you, Aries, on both of these cards. So I feel like you're very much in control here. I do feel like you're feeling pulled in multiple different directions, but it feels like between kind of something that you should do and like family. So I do feel some sort of like challenging decision that you're making. I really feel that you need to trust your intuition here and also your happiness here, Aries. Like for some of you, this is popping into my head, like just intuitively, I feel you're making a difficult decision. Like maybe the decision is maybe you want to start a business, but maybe you also have a family. And so maybe you're like, is this, am I making a mistake? Am I going to ruin myself financially? Like I do feel like it's that type of big decision, but it could be something else as well. It could be like you're moving, and same thing, maybe you have a family and you're like, I have to move, but how is this going to affect my family? So I do feel like a very important decision here is what I'm trying to say here, Aries. It looks good and I feel like there's going to be major success for you regardless, but I feel like you need to move towards happiness with the Sun card. The Sun card just says, like, you can't go wrong as long as you're listening to your inner guidance, and it's also saying, like, you can't go wrong as long as you're doing things based off of like joy and happiness, or you can't go wrong as long as you're doing something that brings you joy. So I feel that this is kind of like saying that, I feel like this is saying that you need to move towards joy, or you need to kind of do things that bring you joy. So that's really kind of what I feel here. So, I definitely really like this for you, and I feel like there's a lot of happiness coming in for you as well. Definitely like a lot of abundance coming in for you, so I feel like this is good. This looks good, Aries. I think there's a lot of happiness. I do feel like this choice thing here, but again, I keep feeling it's family. I was trying to pause there. Sometimes I like to just pause and listen for a second, Aries, and try to figure out, like, is there more to this decision? But I keep getting family, so for some of you, I feel like it could be a difficult decision that you're making because you have a family, and for others, I feel this could be a difficult decision that you're having to make because maybe your family is telling you something. So both family, but kind of different is what I'm getting here. But I don't know. I like this. I feel like you're glowing up like everybody else here, Aries, but I feel like there's kind of just like a little bit more happiness coming into your life. So love it. Thank you, Aries. Let's see what we have for you here. Taurus people, and Taurus, let's see here. Taurus, let's see. Taurus, you have the Fool here, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles as well. And you keep getting these messages of like leaving a comfort zone. You remind me so much of the Leo readings here, Taurus, but you also have the Two of Cups as well. The Fool is definitely a new beginning coming in for you. Knight of Pentacles, something you're working very hard for. For some of you, I am getting this weird message. Like, look, she has this little treasure chest with only like 4 pentacles here in this chest. So I feel for some of you, it's kind of like saying that there's something better coming in for you. I feel like there's only 4 pentacles in this chest. Like I said, I feel like there's something that has like 10 pentacles in it. And I feel that's what you need to kind of move towards with this energy. I feel like you need to move towards something that has more pentacles in a lot of ways. I feel like there could be kind of like, something like business that you're working towards, or job, something that could be much more successful coming in for you. So I feel like there is something that you need to let go of with the Four of Pentacles. Four Pentacles can definitely be an energy of holding on to something too tightly that you need to let go of. So I feel like for some of you, you need to let go of something. But what are you moving towards here? I feel like you're moving towards attention. I feel like you're moving towards success. I got this like weird message, Taurus, in your reading that I did this morning, where it was kind of like saying that you need to step into an energy of just being something that you are. Like, I feel for some of you, there is something that you need to, like, something that you're becoming, but it's almost like you feel like you're not worth it, or you're not worthy of it. So I feel for some of you, it's kind of like that imposter syndrome thing that I get for you every once in a while, Taurus, where I feel like you need to realize that you deserve something. Like, I feel like there is something in your life that you deserve here, and I feel like there's a lot of success coming in because of it. You have the Two of Cups here as well. It's like there's something that's a perfect match for you here with the Two of Cups. So I feel like there is something that will be coming in for you with the Two of Cups, something that will kind of like make you very happy. So I feel like there's a lot of happiness coming in with the Two of Cups. So I really like to see that. I also feel for some of you, Two of Cups is just you and your higher self. So I feel for a lot of you, it's like you're tapping into this energy of something that you are, something that makes you who you are, the Two of Cups. And this is something new, something that's going to bring you a lot of attention. In your reading today, like, I felt like this was maybe like a job, a position, or a business. So I do feel that for a lot of you, Taurus, that there could be something like job-wise or business-wise. And it's like this energy of something you're stepping into, but it's like maybe you feel like you're not qualified, or maybe you feel like you're not good enough to be put in a leadership position, but it's like you're getting a leadership position anyway with this energy. For others, I feel this could be like love. Like maybe you feel like you don't deserve love, and you could be getting love that you maybe don't feel worthy of, but I feel like you are worthy is what this reading is saying. And again, the reading I did for you this morning, I feel like the same thing. I feel like you are worthy of something. There is something that you deserve, but I feel like you need to change your energy. I almost feel, again, like I always hesitate to say what I'm about to say, because like I don't want people to think that I'm telling you to be like fake or anything like that, but I do feel like there are certain energies that people have. Like, I feel people who are in a positive relationship, right? They have a certain energy. It's almost like you're figuring that out, and I feel like you're stepping into that energy. Like I said, I don't think you're changing. I don't think you're gonna be different or anything. I think the difference is that you're just learning that there's a certain energy that goes along with certain things, and it's like you're embracing those energies. And I feel like it's leading to success. 6 of Wands. So I definitely love this for you here, Taurus. I feel like there's a lot of happiness and success coming in for you as well. So thank you, Taurus. Let's see what we have for you here, Gemini people. And Gemini, what is going on for you here? Gemini, you have the Queen of Wands, the Empress, and you also have the Nine of Wands here. Tons of attention coming in for you as well here, Gemini. The Queen of Wands is a little bit different, because Queen of Wands is a card of being very attractive at this time. So Gemini, you could be definitely attracting a lot of people. You have the Empress as well, pretty much the best card you could possibly ask for, coming up next to the Queen of Wands. So you could be attracting a lot of people into your life. But the Queen of Wands is like more going for attention. She does things to get attention. Again, we're talking about positive attention here. We're not talking about negative attention. So Queen of Wands to me is a card of like being bold, being assertive, needing to stand out at work to get positive attention. So I feel for some of you, the Queen of Wands is saying like, make sure to be bold, make sure to be assertive, make sure to stand out with the Queen of Wands energy. The Empress is like being very attractive at this time, and the Nine of Wands is getting a lot of attention, like I said. I also feel like you're not giving up on something here. You do have the Three of Swords, which is weird. I do feel like this could be a relationship here. 10 of Cups. For some of you, I feel like you see a person or you see something as your true 10 of Cups. I feel like this is the same message that I always get for you, Gemini, that either you see a person as your true 10 of Cups, or it could be a person who sees you as their true 10 of Cups, but somebody isn't giving up here. I do feel like there is currently sadness in the situation, but Three of Swords is temporary. Three of Swords is sadness that does not last. Three of Swords is sadness that basically goes away. And you have the 10 of Cups, fortune after difficulty. So I do get something here about like a turnaround in a love situation. The Empress, she always has like 12 stars, which represents the 12 signs of the zodiac on her head, on a traditional Empress Rider-Waite Empress card. And it is standing out to me. Like, I feel like for some of you, this is saying that you have gone through something with like a person. And I almost feel like you have gone through something with a person where there have been like 12 stages. I'm not saying you've broken up like 12 times with a person. I just feel like there have been like these certain stages. And it's like you're coming to the end of that. So for some of you, I feel this is saying you might be completely cutting someone out. For others, I feel like you could be going back to a person here. But it's almost like I feel this reading is saying a final decision is being made between you and another person here. The weird thing is I don't feel like they show up here in this reading. I feel like this is you. I feel like this is also you getting attention, making a final decision. It's like you're drawing a line in the sand here, Taurus, I feel, with this Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is a card of boundaries, but I feel like you are putting up certain boundaries. It's like you're saying that I'm putting up I'm putting this line in the sand. You're making a final decision here, Gemini, and it probably does have to do with, again, your happiness with this 10 of Cups. Doesn't really surprise me that, again, this message seems to be repeating during this retrograde. Again, doesn't really surprise me. I think during retrogrades, we go back over things. We kind of reminisce. We look at the past and we say, did this make me happy? Did it not make me happy? Could be love. For others, this could be boundaries that you're setting in any other area of your life, or you could be setting these boundaries in all of your relationships, not just love. This could be like your friends, your family, all these other things, but you're really standing up for yourself here. I feel like you're doing this because of past sadness, Three of Swords, or because of a past heartbreak. For others, like I said, I do feel like this could be someone from the past, Gemini, because I feel that the Three of Swords says that maybe not being with someone has made you very sad, or vice versa. You know, it could be someone else here. Yeah, you have the Ten of Wands. For some of you, I'm almost wondering, like for some of you, I am getting this weird message with the Ten of Wands here, that it's almost like it's like you're seeing the benefit in love. Maybe you're not going back to a person, but it's almost like you're seeing that you don't have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders, on your own shoulders with this Ten of Wands. I feel like you're seeing that that someone could actually help you, that you can co-create with a person. So some of you could be really looking for like a co-creative type relationship here, so that you don't have to carry burdens on your own. Something is changing in your head here, Gemini, but I feel like it's your beliefs about relationships. But again, not just love. Maybe you're realizing that relationships can be co-creative, because I'm getting something about like expectations or something. It's like maybe you feel like you owe people things, or if they do something nice for you. I'm getting this weird message about like owing people things or something along those lines. Like maybe there's something about transactional relationships here, Gemini, or maybe all your relationships have been transactional for a very long period of time, and it's like you're trying to get away from that. I feel where it's like I do this, you do that. It's like you're looking for more co-creative type energy is what I feel here. So weird, but I'll take it. I like it. Thank you, Gemini. All right. Let's see what we have for you here, Cancer people, and Cancer. Let's see here, Cancer. Cancer, you have the Justice card, the Page of Wands, and the Emperor. Definitely could be an Aries coming in for you here. I'm pretty sure you had the Emperor in your weekly reading as well, if I'm not mistaken. So I do feel for some of you there could be definitely an Emperor type person coming in for love. Yep, you have the Six of Cups as well. I feel like this could be someone who makes you very happy. Again, if it's not an Aries, I do feel like this person has like Aries in their chart. So, if this is love coming in for you, I feel like they could be like an Aries moon or an Aries rising or something like that. I feel like they have like a little bit more, like I feel they have an edge to them is what I feel like saying intuitively. So if you're attracting love into your life, I feel like this person has a little bit of an edge. Maybe they come from like a certain background or maybe they just they're a little rough around the edges or something. That's what the words that are popping into my head here. I do not think this is a bad thing. I think this is actually a very good thing. I feel like you're going to be happy with this person. I love this card. I've never seen this card in this deck, but it's like if you look at this card, it's like the cups get closer and closer together as they go down. I literally feel that this could be happening with this new person. It's like maybe it starts out where, it kind of starts out a little slow, where you're a little bit farther apart. And like as you go on in this relationship, you get closer and closer with this person. It's like I feel like typically relationships go like this right here. It's like you grow farther and farther apart, right? So I feel for a lot of you, and maybe that's what you've experienced in the past, where you would drift apart from a person. I feel like as time goes on with whoever this is here, it's like things get closer and closer and closer. So I definitely love this relationship for you here. The Justice card to me could also make sense. It's kind of like one of those things where maybe you invest in the relationship, and it's like as you invest, then they invest more, you invest more. It's like kind of you're building each other up here. Again, cheating a little bit. If I look at the astrology, I mean, I've talked about this a million times in the past. We ended a bunch of Scorpio cycles recently over the past few years, and now we're stepping into these like new cycles, and I do feel like it has to do with relationships. I do feel that relationships for pretty much everyone as a collective in the future will be more kind of like that, where it's like people will be getting into relationships where you build each other up, where you're actually encouraging each other and improving each other and like all that other stuff. So, which is probably just going to be better relationships in general. For others, I do get something about something legal here, but what is it? You have this Tree of Life card here, so I think this is meant to be the Ten of Pentacles in this deck, and so, yeah, I feel like for some of you, this could have to do with family. You could be dealing with a divorce or a separation, I'm getting intuitively. Could have to do with an inheritance as well, I feel, but what is the outcome? The outcome is whatever you wish for here, Cancer. I was like, what's the outcome of this legal situation? Because I was not getting an outcome here, and I would say that your outcome here is the Star. So I feel like there will be happiness, fulfillment, celebrations, good news coming in for you in whatever you're dealing with here. I love this for you, Cancer. For others, I do get Aquarius as well. So you could be dealing with someone who has Aquarius in their chart or something along those lines. But Aquarius is definitely popping into my head with this card. Again, your outcome is a Six of Cups for the entire reading. here, Cancer. So like I said, I feel like you could be meeting someone where you get closer and closer and closer as the relationship develops. For others, I feel that this could be just talking about a gift from the universe. Again, Six of Cups to me can just be a gift from the universe. It doesn't have to be anything, like all that major. It can just represent a gift or good news coming in for you. And that's kind of what I get for you here, Cancer. I feel like there's just like a gift or good news coming in for you with this card. So I love that, Cancer. Really nice reading. I feel like a really nice energy for you. So thank you, Cancer. Let's see what we have for you here, Leo people. And Leo, let's see what is going on for you. Leo, I feel like you're working really hard here. You have the Seven of Pentacles, you have the Two of Swords, and the Queen of Swords here. But what is this here? And you have the Ten of Swords as well. For some of you, something is coming to an end so that there can be a new beginning. You have the Lovers as well. Your readings have been very, very focused on your resources, but your readings have also been very focused on your values as well. I would say, depending on when you were born, Leo, it's definitely possible that that Pisces could be your sixth house, and if it is, then I do feel that there could be a major change in your values. I would say that actually, if Pisces is your fifth house to your eighth house practically, then there's a good chance that which probably for most of you it is. Pisces is probably one of those houses in your chart. There's a pretty good chance. Then I would say that that you could be kind of undergoing this change in the way that you value things. And I mean, this could be anything. So it could be like your love. You could value different types of love, or there's some sort of change with the Lovers card here in what you value in love as well. For others, this could be financial as well. It's like there could be certain things that you value financially, or there could be certain things that you don't value financially any longer. So it's like there's some sort of change in your values here. The Two of Swords, a little bit uncomfortable. Because, and again, you do have the Ten of Swords that wanted to clarify these first three cards. So I feel that for some of you, you could be undergoing some kind of like death situations. You know what's jumping into my head with this card here, though, Leo, is the Golden Tarot. I don't know. If you don't know, I just moved like a few months ago. Well, actually, I've been here for 6 months practically, which is crazy. Can't believe it. But I don't know if I have my Golden Tarot decks anymore. I don't know if I got rid of them, and I have to get new ones. I can't remember, but I'll have to look into that because I do want to use the Golden Tarot again. But in the Golden Tarot, there's like a dog who is barking at the person on the ground on the Ten of Swords. And I used to say that dog is saying like, hey, get up, you're dead, get up off the ground. It's time to step off on a new path. It's time to start a new journey. The Lovers can represent being at a crossroads. The Lovers can represent having a choice. The Two of Swords, not making a decision. So I feel like you are making a decision. This Queen of Swords is like clarity that's coming in. It's kind of weird because I felt like saying tower moment at the beginning of your reading, Leo, and I don't really feel like you're having a tower moment. I just feel that this could be more of a revelation. I feel like this could be more of a wake-up call that you're going to be having here soon. Yeah, you have the Three of Wands because you can't wait any longer. That's why. I feel like for some of you, it's like you've been waiting for something to change in your life, or maybe you've been waiting for certain circumstances to change. So maybe you've been like waiting to start a business, and maybe you're like, oh, I'll start it after COVID. But it's like maybe who knows when the hell this is going to end. And I feel like you can't. I feel like the Three of Wands is you realizing with the Queen of Swords that you can't wait any longer. So it's like something is making you move here, I feel. And not literally. It could be literally. Some of you literally could be moving. Some of you, this could be more of a figurative move. Like maybe you're like, I can't wait any longer. I have to get this new job, or I have to start this business, or I have to, get out of this relationship. It's like something is getting you off your butt here, Leo, I feel. And really that's what I feel like this whole entire reading is saying. It's like making you make a decision here. Yeah, you have the Nine of Pentacles as well. So something is pushing you here. It's almost like you're seeing something, I feel, with this Nine of Pentacles. Like maybe it's like maybe you want to start a business and you're like, oh, I can't during COVID. But it's like maybe you have a friend who started a business during COVID and maybe they're doing really well. And you're like, you know what? Well, they're doing really well. So then I can do it. Like, I feel like this is something you see. Like, look at how nice it is on this card. There's the 9 of Pentacles, a rainbow, the lady, the bird, the grass. It looks really nice on this card here. So it's like there's something that you can't ignore any longer. Same thing in love as well. It's like maybe as much as you want to talk about how you'll never date a Taurus in the comments on the Minnow Pond channel, as much as you'll tell me or tell Minnow Pond, right, how much Leo and Taurus don't work out. Maybe there's just that Taurus who's maybe they've been putting in the hours in the gym, right? Maybe their guns are looking a little big here. Maybe they've been pumping iron, and you just can't ignore it any longer. And maybe you're saying to yourself, you know what, I'm gonna give this Taurus a chance, right? No matter how much you're gonna leave comments telling me that you're never gonna date a Taurus, right? So it's like there's something you can't ignore here, Leo. And the point is I feel like you're moving towards it because it's just too attractive with the 9 of Pentacles. There you go. Thank you, Leo. All right, Virgo. Let's see what we have for you here, Virgo people, and Virgo. Let's see here, Virgo. Virgo, you have the Queen of Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles, and the Strength card here. So I like this here, Virgo. Queen of Cups. For some of you, feel like you're being patient for love, though. I do feel like there could be a love offer that you're thinking about here with this energy, but it's like you're being very patient for it. So I like that. Probably because you're healing. So it's like if you're looking for love, you could be taking some time to heal with the 6 of Swords, or maybe you're just taking some time to kind of go back over all the lessons that you've learned. The 6 of Swords can just be, it is a rite of passage. The 6 of Swords is a card of kind of going through darkness, or, the 6 of Swords on a traditional 6 of Swords, they're still in choppy waters in this boat. So for some of you, it's kind of like you're saying, I feel like you're still healing with this energy. The Queen of Pentacles here is you're gathering your resources. 2 of Pentacles, I feel like in a lot of ways, I feel like you're kind of putting money to work for you with that 2 of Pentacles. Some of you could be looking at investments. You could be dealing with investments. Definitely popping to my head. Or I feel like you're just kind of like working a little bit smarter with that 2 of Pentacles. As I've said in the past, I mean, we dealt with all that energy in Capricorn for a very long period of time. The whole point of, Saturn is not in Capricorn anymore, but, the whole point of Saturn Capricorn is to say, like, Saturn Capricorn does not like inefficiency. So it's like if we're doing something that we're not supposed to be doing, it's just not going to work, under Saturn and Capricorn. We probably still have not seen rewards from Saturn and Capricorn. So, Virgo, if you did all the work you were supposed to do during Saturn Capricorn, probably still haven't seen the rewards yet. I do feel like these rewards are probably financial for you, but I feel like you're kind of being patient before you actually get those rewards. Even the 6 of Swords, kind of like delayed results, right? Really, the 7 of Pentacles is the card of delayed results, but for some reason I'm getting delayed results on the 6 of Swords, probably because you're still in choppy waters. It's like maybe things aren't perfect yet. I would definitely focus on doing things that work with this energy. For others, I am getting something about a payout or payoff or something like that. So for some of you, this could be like insurance payout, could be like a settlement or something like that, but I keep getting the word payoff in my head. I mean, something could be a payoff for you here. It might not be financial. It's like maybe your hard work is paying off, right? But it's like you're seeing some results here, I feel, Virgo. And yeah, here you go. You have the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands, card of conviction, and it's a card of defending your position at the top of a hill. But I feel like you are well defended, is what this 7 of Wands is saying. I feel like you are well protected as well, and I feel like there could be some sort of victory for you coming in for you with the 7 of Wands. So I really like this. I do feel for some of you, you're kind of like wanting to work here as well. I keep getting back to work is popping into my head. So maybe some of you haven't been to work, but maybe you want to get back to work, or you're hoping that you can get back to work here. But it's like there are blockages. Obviously, COVID is what I would say to you here. You have this Magician card as well. I almost feel like this person, it's like I feel like this is where you've been. And in the upside down here, Virgo. And I feel like it's been very cold and scary and blue and weird, and I feel like it's almost like you're stepping more into this energy here, which is like things being happier, warmer, better. So I do feel that your reading is kind of boring. I feel like it's just kind of talking about general improvements or things just generally getting better for you. You even have the Queen of Cups as well, which is like a very kind, caring, nurturing energy. So I do feel like you're very well taken care of at this time, or you're just taking care of yourself. I do feel like nurturing yourself would be a good thing for you to do as well. Yeah, definitely no toxic energy, nothing toxic. You have the devil. I'd be careful of that. I'm surprised, like, I was kind of thinking that the star would come up here, but it's not. You have the death card going through a transformation. Because I feel star energy here. It's almost like I think it's probably, the star didn't come up, by the way, Virgo, because it's already come up tonight, I think, so far. So that's probably why it didn't come up. But I feel like this is saying, like, star energy. I feel like you're healing, resting, relaxing, recovering, kind of having a lot of hope and faith. But I also feel like you're nurturing yourself on a very deep level, which is probably very important. I am getting like a connection to the other side as well. I feel like you could almost be channeling things at this time. It's like you're channeling ideas through your brain, or you're channeling thoughts and wisdom and all this other stuff. So I do feel like you could be getting a lot of guidance, but I feel like this could be coming up in your dreams. I think I said this to you in your weekly reading, like last week, where I was saying that maybe you're kind of waking up tired, even if you sleep through the night. I feel like you could be doing a lot of work, like in your dreams, like spiritual work, or you could, while you sleep, your higher self could be kind of doing a lot of work on the other side, something like that. I keep getting that message for you here, but definitely going through a major transformation, coming out on top here, Virgo. This is you right here. So I feel like you're coming up very successful. I feel like you're coming up, kind of in this very good position. You're shining your inner light. I feel like there's a lot of positive attention coming in for you. Still a lot of waiting energy. I feel this restless energy for you. And again, I think I mentioned this in your weekly reading last week, that there could be this very like restless feeling, but I feel like that feeling is more excitement. I would be careful of your words is what I'm getting here, Virgo, because it's like maybe you're feeling very restless, maybe you're feeling on edge, but I feel like this on edge feeling is like, I feel like intuitively, something is about to happen in your life, and this is like something positive. So I feel like you need to kind of keep it positive with this card, and I feel like you also need to tell yourself that it's not like anxiety. I feel like the feeling you're feeling is excitement, and I feel like by reframing it, you'll probably have a much better time. But a lot of good stuff coming in for you here. I feel like people are going to need your wisdom. There's something about you that is coming off of this card, is what I would say to you, Virgo. But it's like something that you're sharing. It's like knowledge that you're sharing, or there's something about you that you're sharing here, maybe with the world, maybe with your family, your friends, or whatever. And I feel like it's going to be very important. So don't be afraid to speak up as well. Don't be afraid to be a guide for other people, is what I feel like that's saying. But there you go. Amazing. I love it. There you go. Thank you, Virgo. All right, Libra. Thank you, everybody, for being here, by the way. Really appreciate it. I'm going to drop a shuffle here for Libra. I can't believe it. We have 866 people here. Damn. I don't think I've ever had this many people. Like last night, I think we broke records. Tonight, we're breaking records. So thank you, everybody, so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Make sure to drop a like on this video. Really appreciate all the likes and all the support. But we are going to shuffle for Libra. By the way, we're using the 7th Sphere Tarot here. So that is the deck that we are using. But let's see what is going on for you here, Libra people, and Libra. Let's see what we have for you. And Libra. Libra, you have the 2 of Swords, the 4 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups here. You feel like a wish is out of reach here, Libra. It is not. The Ace of Wands was the card that was trying to pop out there. So I feel that there is a wish coming in for you here. There's a lot of growth coming in for you here as well, Libra. So I feel like there could be some growth, but I feel like you feel a wish is out of reach with this energy. That 2 of Swords is just because you've never done it before. I feel like you need to see the potential in something here with this 2 of Swords as well. The 2 of Swords to me can represent, going to distant lands. Normally, she is sitting on a very hard bench and there's new land behind her, but she has a blindfold on and she's trying to protect herself. There's normally 2 rocks in the water and she is afraid to get in the water because of those 2 rocks. But if she just opened her eyes, if she just turned around and looked behind her, she would be able to see the rocks. She would be able to avoid them. So for some of you, I feel like there is a need to kind of go to new lands. 4 of Cups, sometimes I feel like the 4 of Cups says the grass is not greener on the other side, but sometimes I feel like it is. Sometimes I feel the 4 of Cups is saying, yes, there is something new that you should try with the 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups can be a card of apathy, and it can be a card of missing out on things. The weird thing that I feel is that I've talked about this before about breaking rules, Libra. I think I should probably do some more like collective readings, but again, I don't want to say that because I need to find some time. But what I would say here is I feel like in the astrology, there's like a need to jump on opportunities and also probably break rules. And Neptune and Pisces, it's funny because like I've heard some other astrologers say like, oh, Mercury retrograde, things are not as they appear, and like all these other things going on, things are not as they appear. I'm like, we can get rid of all the other astrology. I mean, Neptune and Pisces, things are not as they appear until, the end of 2025 when Neptune moves out of Pisces. And, Neptune and Pisces, like major illusion, major fantasy. I mean, this is like how like weird things are happening right now. Like we have the weird things going on with the GameStop stock and like all this other stuff. It's Neptune and Pisces. It's like things are not as they appear, right? So I feel that in your life. I feel like there could be like certain opportunities that you might miss out on if you're not careful with the Four of Cups because they're not as they appear. It's like maybe you want love, but maybe you get approached by a person who's not your usual type. And so maybe you miss out on it, but maybe it's true love. Maybe it could be someone who knocks your socks off. So this is kind of just saying that I feel like you need to just pay attention to opportunities. Also give things a chance. Don't be afraid to take a risk. Yeah, I feel like you'll be happy if you take certain risks. And as I always say, we're not talking about risks that are going to cost your life. We're not talking about doing things that are illegal. I feel like I shouldn't have to explain myself, but I do. So I feel like you should, obviously these are calculated risks, but I feel like this is saying, don't be afraid to take a second look at something so that you don't miss out with this Four of Cups. I do feel like there are wishes coming in. I also feel like this is a little bit of you right here, this Ace of Wands. I feel this for a lot of people as well. Like, I feel like you need to realize that you're probably in a better place. Like, you are growing. I feel like you're creating improvements. And because of that, you're attracting more into your life. It's like, if you grow, if you improve yourself, you're going to attract better things into your life because you have raised your vibration, right? And I feel like that's what you're doing here. It's like, maybe you have improved your health. So maybe you're attracting healthier people and love. But it's like, I feel this energy of maybe not realizing that things have improved in your life. I think it's hard also with like the whole COVID thing. It's like, I think because life is the way it is right now, people are like, when something good comes along, it's like we don't recognize it. We don't recognize something good. So I feel like this whole reading is just saying, keep your eyes open, keep your eyes peeled, and if something good comes in, you deserve it. I feel like this is like the Taurus reading. Like I feel like, but a little bit different. I feel like you need to see it with the Ace of Wands. I also feel like you need to realize that you have grown, you have improved. So it's like you do deserve something better with the Ace of Wands. So I really like this. I feel like this is a very positive new beginning for you here, Libra. But pretty simple. I do feel like, by the way, I feel like it could be an Aries coming in for you for some reason. So I get Aries. Even though you have the King of Cups here, I kept wanting to say Aries on this Ace of Wands. So if you're looking for love, definitely, and this happened to you like last week. I kept saying Aries. So it could be an Aries that's coming in for you. Could be any sign. I would say teamwork is probably the most important thing here. It's someone who wants to build something of quality with you here, Libra. Love it. Thank you, Libra. Scorpio, let's see. What is going on for you here, Scorpio people? Scorpio, you have the Page of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Queen of Pentacles. Number one, I feel like this could be a very easy solution here. Yeah, and the Seven of Wands as well. For some of you, if you're looking to improve your finances, the Page of Swords just says do your research. Page of Swords is a card of looking into something, studying something, being a detective, or uncovering something. So I feel like you need to look into something here or kind of look into your finances with this Queen of Pentacles or anything having to do with your resources because you probably could improve them with this Wheel of Fortune. Or there's probably some sort of improvement that you could find. But this is going to require work, of course, here, Scorpio. I feel like this is something where it's like you're going to have to do your research. You're going to have to look into things to be able to figure out what this is. Let's see if we can get some advice. Yeah, it's a secret. You have the Moon card here. We'll talk about this in a minute, but I literally just asked, like, where should they look? And I feel like you're just going to have to look with the Moon card because the Moon card is a secret, or the Moon card is something hidden. So again, I feel like there are ways that you could probably improve your resources or increase your resources, but I feel like you're going to have to be like a little bit of a detective. I feel like you're going to have to do some research with this Page of Swords, and you're going to have to figure these things out on your own. So, that's going to be important as well. Probably for empowerment, like I've had people ask, like, what's the point of watching tarot if the cards are just going to say, oh, it's a secret, basically. You're gonna have to do the research on your own. It's like, well, part of me is like, well, empowerment. It's like, if you're not always gonna have tarot available to you, right? So it's like, if you can't find an answer on your own, then that's like a lack of empowerment. So sometimes I think like the cards don't necessarily tell us exactly what we need to do to fix something, because it's like you have to figure it out on your own, because like once you've done it once, then you'll be able to do it again, so that's probably why. But that's what I feel here. For others, I feel like there's a lot of luck in your finances with this energy. So I feel for some of you, there's just a lot of luck coming in for you with that Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this is something you've probably been waiting for and working towards for a very long period of time. For others, I do feel some of you could have someone spying on you here, but I feel like they're just being a creep with that Moon card. It could be a Pisces here, although I feel like if there's a Pisces coming in, it's probably someone new. Yeah, it could be an Aries as well, if you dated like an Aries in the past. What's up? Aries is all up in everybody's business tonight, but it could be an Aries from the past here. It could just be someone who, I feel like it could be someone who ghosted you here as well, who's like spying on you here, Scorpio. It's like they're the person that can't let go. With that Emperor card. So for some of you, you could have someone who's like trying to come back around. The Queen of Pentacles, though, is like saying that you're at a new place. You have reached a new level as far as your resources are concerned. So you might be blocking this person with the Seven of Wands here. But you have the Seven of Wands and the Moon. For some of you, I feel like this, I keep getting a new beginning here, but I do feel maybe the Moon is saying that this is going to take some time, or you're just not exactly clear about how you're going to have this new beginning, because the Moon represents a period of darkness, and it represents fears, but it also represents innovation. I always say that the Moon card is a good card. The Moon says, yes, maybe there are some fears, but the Moon represents a period after a full moon, and it represents innovation. It represents needing to try new things. Again, this is maybe why something is not clear to you as far as your finances are concerned, because it's like you could be discovering something new, you could be innovating, you could be creating new things in business that have never been done before, or you could be finding new things out in business, and that could be where the success comes in with the Moon card. The Moon card represents fears. It could be scary because you're doing something that's never been done before, but there's going to be success. Same thing in love as well. Seven of Wands could be a comfort zone. Seven of Wands doesn't really represent a comfort zone, but it is kind of like a card of defending your position at the top of a hill. It does say that you're just at the top of the hill. You're not at the top of a mountain. And so I feel for some of you, you could be maybe leaving a currently secure position and maybe taking some risk with this Moon card to experience things you've never experienced before in your life. Could be love. Could be a Pisces coming in for you here. I would definitely pay attention to warning signs. Again, Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde is a classic time for us to be like, oh, I see all these warning signs that this person has, but I'm just going to ignore them. So I would say don't ignore warning signs here, Scorpio, with that Moon card. But there you go. Thank you, Scorpio. Sagittarius, let's see what is going on for you here, Sagittarius and Sagittarius. Sag, you have the Queen of Wands, you showing up in a very strong position, the Ten of Pentacles here, and the Three of Swords. What is this? Heartbreak. Some of you could be going through, I feel like this is a realization here. I feel like you're being honest with yourself in a lot of ways as well. So it's like you are having a realization here. For some of you, I'm wondering if you're, I'm getting something about control popping into my head. So for some of you, I feel like you're releasing something's grasp over you. Almost has like devil vibes to me, but this is like a little bit different. I feel like there's something where you feel like it's always been hanging over your head. And I feel like you're releasing yourself from this. So I actually feel this is a good thing, not a bad thing. It's like you're kind of releasing something's, their watchful eye. Like there's this eye on this card here. It's going to be, I don't know, it's kind of glowing there actually. That looks kind of cool on the camera actually. It's not glowing in real life, but on the camera it looks like it's glowing. So I feel that there's something that you feel like kind of has a grasp over you or is watching you here, and I feel like you're releasing yourself from it. For others, I do feel you have, like, you could be kind of reminiscing here. Again, Mercury retrograde, you could be thinking about the past and some past sadness and difficulties that you've gone through with the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles here. Three of Swords, like healing, but so you could be doing this to heal. Yeah, you're doing this to get into a much better position here, Sagittarius, with the Empress energy. I feel like you could be experiencing harvest or having a harvest come in for you here with this card. Two of Pentacles. It's like getting paid for work that you've done. I feel like I say this to you all the time, Sagittarius. There's something, I keep getting this message for you that there is either payment for work you've already done. This could almost be karmic, though, as well. Like, you could be getting rewards or seeing rewards from a very long time ago, from the distant past. Maybe you put in a lot of work, but it could also be, like, not work. This could be one of those situations where maybe you did something good for people, or maybe you did a good deed or something like that, and it's like that type of gift that I get for you here with this energy. So I feel like there's a lot of abundance coming in with these two cards as well. For others, this could be a move, by the way. So if you are moving, I feel like you could be finding a place that's very fulfilling to you with this energy. The Tower can just simply be a move. It could just be you moving on to a new location or moving somewhere different. And I feel like a move would be very beneficial. It probably will be a lot of work, but the Empress here says that you'll probably be very happy wherever you go, or there will be a lot of abundance coming in for you there, so I like to see that. I do feel like there's a need to protect something here. Even the Empress can represent protection or needing to protect something, and so and the word protection is popping into my head. I feel like this is more of like an idea. I almost feel like this eye is saying like there's something that you need to hold, like there are some cards that you need to keep close to your chest here, so I'd be careful like who you tell things to. I'd be careful of like details that you share with anybody at this time, or any ideas, any good ideas that you have. I would be careful of like sharing any of your ideas and things like that with this energy. So just something, again, I don't think there's a need for you to be paranoid or anything like that, but just something that I would think about here with these cards. For others, I think you're very attractive at this time. Again, you could be attracting someone into your life here. Yeah, but it's going to require getting out into the world. So, there could be some challenges in dating if you're looking for love. I do feel like there could be like people who are attracted to you, but getting out there is the challenge with this card. I also feel like there needs to be something released with this World card as well. This is supposed to represent a phoenix here. This is supposed to be Scorpio, the phoenix on the World card up in this corner, and it's really standing out to me for you, and I feel like it's saying that there is like this death and rebirth situation that needs to happen in your life before you can attract love. Or it's like maybe you're talking to a person here, Sagittarius, and it's just maybe you can't be with them because of COVID, and that could be the release that needs to happen. Maybe you would have to travel to be with a person here, Sagittarius, and again, maybe that's going to be difficult to have happen, but there's definitely something about that going on here. So there you go. Thank you, Sag. Really appreciate it. Capricorn, let's see what we have for you, Capricorn people, and Capricorn, let's see. Capricorn, you have the Knight of Swords here, the Temperance card, and you have the Eight of Wands. Some sort of quick success coming in for you here, and you also have the Nine of Wands as well. Something you didn't give up on. Typical Capricorn, right? Is what I would say to you. I feel like there's something that you were hoping would happen a lot faster in your life with this Knight of Swords. I don't really feel like you were patient necessarily, but I feel like maybe the universe forced you to be patient. The universe forced you to wait, and here's your reward right here. Eight of Wands, quick success, a very quick ending as well. Quick conclusion is popping into my head. So I feel for a lot of you, this is a quick conclusion coming into your life here. I feel like this is a positive conclusion, something you've been holding on to, something you wanted here, Capricorn, as well. I do get this energy of it's something that someone else wanted as well. I keep getting this weird message. I'm just going to tell you what it is, Capricorn, because that's a rule I have with the universe. I'm getting like the telephone game, but like I see someone who has like, the tin cans with a string in between them, but it's like they're putting them on their own ears. And this is the message that I'm getting. If you're dealing with another person here, Capricorn, I feel like for some of you, it's almost like you could be in separation with a person here. I feel like both people are telling themselves like what they want to hear about this connection, whatever that is here. It's almost like the telephone game, but it's like you're playing it with yourself. I feel like if you're dealing with a person that you want to talk to or that you're in separation with, I feel like they're doing the same thing. I feel like they're telling themselves like a bunch of stories. I feel like you're both wrong. in this. I don't want to call you out here, Capricorn, but I feel like the stories that you're telling yourself, especially if that is what's going on for you, I feel like both people are both wrong about what is going on. So I feel like you need to get the story straight from the horse's mouth here, Capricorn, and go straight to the person that you're dealing with this energy. Because like I said, I feel like both people are almost making assumptions with this Knight of Swords energy here. So I would just reach out. Or I feel like, and I do feel like someone could be reaching out to you here, Capricorn. Although I feel like if you're dealing with this type of person here, I feel like they're very stubborn. You have the Knight of Wands. Somebody's going to reach out. Somebody's going to take action. So whether it's you or them, doesn't really matter. I feel like someone will take action if that story's for you. For others, this could be moving, by the way. Not 2 nights here, a lot of movement. Some of you could be moving or traveling with this energy. And I feel like movement would be good for you as well. The Knight of Wands with the 8 of Wands really charging very quickly towards your desires here, Capricorn. So there might be something that you strongly desire, like a job or a business or, starting something, a project. And I feel like you're moving towards your desires here. The 9 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, this is a lot of experimentation, Capricorn. Like if you're trying to get a job, for example, the 9 of Wands is a pain in the ass because it is your card. And not really, but it is a card of perseverance, which is like Capricorn, right? And the 9 of Wands is needing to throw stuff at the wall to see what sticks. It's a card of, really needing to not give up and needing to keep trying. And the 4 of Pentacles as well is a card of like needing. It could say a couple of things here, but what I feel like this 4 of Pentacles is saying to you, Capricorn, is I feel like you're coming into alignment, but I just feel like you haven't been there. The 4 of Pentacles, he normally has a pentacle on his head and a pentacle over his heart he's kind of going like this with, and to me, the 4 of Pentacles is not like a traditional meaning, but to me, it can say that when your head and your heart become one, then things will start to kind of progress in your life. And I do feel like you're coming into alignment. It's just not perfect yet here, Capricorn. So it's like you're getting there with this energy. Chariot, like I said, very quick. All these cards, 2 Knights, the 8 of Wands, the Chariot. Are you kidding me? Very quick movement, very quick success coming in for you here, Capricorn, and probably some sort of major victory. So I love it. I really like that for you, Capricorn. Thank you, Capricorn. Let's see what we have for you here, Aquarius people and Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the 9 of Pentacles, the Star, you, and the Death card. Some of you definitely going through healing here, I would say, kind of focusing on yourself here, trying to gain some wisdom is what's popping into my head with this King of Swords. We'll talk about that in a minute. Although I feel like that's you. I feel like you are clearly showing up in a very strong position. You're showing up as a star here, and the King of Swords. This puts you kind of like in a position of power and strength with this energy. So I feel like there's a lot of success coming in for you. Very independent energy here. But what is this Death card about? For some of you, this could be a water sign coming in for you, making a love offer. But I feel this could be the death of your independence here, Aquarius, but I feel like weird. I feel weird about this, Aquarius. I feel like this is saying your independence needs to come to an end. But again, I don't think the cards can really tell you what to do, right? Let's get that clear right now, Aquarius. I don't think the cards say you have to do this or you have to do that. We have free will and we can do whatever we want. So, anyone that tells you that you have to do something based off of cards is wrong, so, right? But I do feel this is kind of like saying something about you kind of needing to release a certain level of independence here. I'm wondering, I really feel maybe this is how you see things. It's like maybe you're having a hard time letting someone into your life. Maybe you want love, but it's like maybe you're having a hard time letting someone into your life because it's like you don't want to lose your independence. But I feel like you need to change the way you look at this here, because I feel like this could be a very solid relationship coming in for you with this energy. But there is a need to open up here, Aquarius. I'm going to see what the next card is. Can't make this stuff up, Aquarius. 2 of Cups. Perfect match. I feel like there's a perfect match. I feel like you already know who this... If this message for you, you know who this person is, by the way. Could be a friend. Could be someone you're with right now. Maybe you just are trying to decide, do I let this person in more or not? For some of you, like I said, I feel like you already know who this person is, if this message is for you, but I feel like you're in a very independent place. So again, plain and simple. If you want love, I would just let this person in. 2 of Cups, soulmates, perfect match for you here, Aquarius. For others of you who are not interested interested in love here, this is some sort of transformation. The Death card and the Star card as well. The Star card is kind of like a card of hope, faith, renewal. So it's like you're having a lot of hope and faith that you will find something that brings you happiness with this Two of Cups, because the Two of Cups is like you and your higher self. It is something that you resonate with on a very deep level. So you could be like trying to find a job, a business. You could be trying to find a project or a personal project to work on here. Yeah, something that kind of lights you on fire, something that gets you excited. So you're probably just looking for more excitement with this energy right here. And I also feel like you're probably looking for something that can support you with the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is a card of, abundance and success. It's like pre-Empress energy as well. So I feel like you're hoping to have like future harvests with this energy. So I really like to see that. I feel like you're very focused on your quality, the quality of things that you're putting out into the world, because the Nine of Pentacles, here's the thing, is it's almost like you're not working harder here. I feel like I said this to you, Aquarius. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I just said this to you like last week. It's almost like you're very focused, that you should be focusing more on quality work, right? It's like I feel like you don't have to do more. I feel like the increase in quality is going to make you more money, right? So it's like let's say you have a job or a business. I feel like by focusing on the quality of work I feel like that is what's moving the needle forward, so to speak. So I would focus on quality for whatever reason. To me, the Three of Pentacles is a card of quality, but I'm getting it on this card for you here, Aquarius. So I don't know. I like it. I feel like this is a good message. Definitely success coming in for you. Could be new love as well, by the way. So if you're looking for love, could be something new, especially if you've released something with this, Death card. So, some of you could be new love, but I don't feel that for most of you. So there you go. Thank you, Aquarius. Pisces, thank you for your patience as always, Pisces. Let's see what is going on for you here, Pisces. And damn it, Pisces, what the hell is this, Pisces? You have the Nine of Swords here, the Five of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups here. Something about needing to focus here, Pisces. On what, Pisces? I feel marriage? I don't know. Pisces, I feel like some of you could be feeling left out in the cold here with this energy. The Nine of Swords is kind of like sleepless nights, worries, fears, anxiety, depression. Five of Pentacles being left out in the cold. Seven of Cups, too many options. I do feel like a little bit of analysis paralysis here, Pisces. So I feel like you need to focus for sure with that Seven of Cups. It's like I get overthinking something here. You show up here in a very strong position. I asked for for clarity, and you get the High Priestess, which literally just says you have all the answers you need inside of you. This is you, Pisces, showing up in a very strong position. But I feel like you need to trust your intuition here to get away from this energy. Again, for some of you, I feel like a little bit of analysis paralysis on the Seven of Cups here. Too many different directions you could go in your life. Probably too many different options, too many different answers, too many different things. So I feel like there's like too much going on with this Seven of Cups. What's the solution? Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles just says one foot in front of the other here, Pisces. Knight of Pentacles, very slow, cautious energy. So for some of you, I do get like something about just needing to kind of take a leap of faith. Like maybe you're thinking about, starting a YouTube channel or something like that, business or work-wise. I feel like this is saying, just do it. Don't worry about the direction. I feel like you're gonna get there. The Knight of Pentacles is a card of reaching your goals. I feel like you will find success. I feel like you're worried about the work. I feel like you're worried about burdens that might not even happen. I'm getting like what if here on this Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is a card of burdens or carrying a heavy weight, but I feel like this is more of a what if type of burden here, Pisces. I feel like it's something that doesn't even exist. It's like you're worried about shouldering or having to shoulder certain things that probably just will never happen. Again, I'm a Pisces. I get it. I tell myself stories about things all day long, right? That never happen, that are never true. So, I get it, Pisces, but I feel like this is saying, like, stop with the stories here, especially with this Seven of Cups as well. Seven of Cups is like, some things are good, some things are bad. The Five of Pentacles literally says, do not tell stories that make you feel weak. I always say the Five of Pentacles is a card of needing to not be the victim. There's normally a guy on the Five of Pentacles who has a belt around his neck, and it says, do not call attention to your weaknesses. So I feel like this basically says you need to make sure to not call attention to your weaknesses. There's like freedom coming in for you here, but it's going to come through trusting your intuition here, Pisces. Some sort of celebration or reunion with the Three of Cups, but I really feel like you need to tap into your intuition. It's like what you want with this High Priestess energy. It's like that there are certain things you desire And this could be in all areas of your life: love, money, business, spirituality. I think you have a very clear vision of what you want, but I feel like you just have to put in the work. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is stalling. Page of Pentacles says that you need to put in the work. Here's my problem with the Page of Pentacles, Pisces, is that the Page of Pentacles is on the other side of this Four of Wands. He's over here. He needs to go through the middle of the Four of Wands. But the Page of Pentacles is kind of like that energy of feeling like you don't know enough. Page of Pentacles is like saying, I don't have enough information. I don't have enough knowledge. It's kind of the opposite of Pisces. Pisces is this right here. Pisces is like, I don't care if I know enough. I will use my intuition. Pisces, when Pisces resonate, at a very high vibration, they just allow their intuition to guide them. They don't care if they have the information, the knowledge, the whatever, right? But I feel like this is you kind of saying, I need to learn more, or I need to know more, when you don't. It's like you know exactly what you want in all areas of your life. Four Wands is like a guaranteed success. Four Wands, the card of like that says once you commit to something, you will be successful. So I feel like for a lot of you Pisces, you just need to commit to something and you will be successful. And I'm not talking about just love here. This could be anything, Pisces, in your life. But interesting. So thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. I am going to do a pick a card now, and we are going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. So let's see here, people, what we get for everybody. 1, 2, and 3 here, people. All right. If you pick card number 1, you have the 8 of Swords here and the 4 of Swords. Definitely need to set yourself free here with this energy. So I feel like for some of you, the 8 of Swords is saying you're keeping yourself stuck. 4 of Swords, you're keeping yourself stuck and preventing blessings. The Ace of Swords, you'll be victorious. I don't know. I feel like there's a victory here. Wouldn't even worry about it. But I definitely feel like you need to remove some limitations here. 8 of Swords can say you're too close to a problem, and you could easily set yourself free. Again, 4 of Swords, like in a reading like this, card number 1, 4 of Swords just means, with the 8 of Swords, is like preventing yourself from blessings. So you have the Ace of Swords here, which is like a victory. It's also a card of inspiration. You could be feeling inspired to move towards something, and this card just says, just do it. If you pick card number 2, you have the Fool here and the 5 of Swords here. It's like a new beginning, probably after some sort of sadness. Yeah, you have the King of Wands here as well. Something pissed you off here, card number 2. I feel like you're charging towards something very boldly and aggressively. Is this a good thing? Yeah, I feel like it'll lead to healing. For some of you, this feels like a confrontation to me for some reason, and it could be at work, I feel, but I feel like it'll lead to improvements. Again, I wouldn't get violent or anything like that, obviously, but I feel like this could be a confrontation, could be with a person in general, and I feel like you're kind of sticking up for yourself here, and I feel like you should tomorrow, by the way. And finally, if you pick card number 3, you have the 3 Wands and the Devil. It's like you're allowing something to control you here, card number 3. Too many delays. I feel like some of you, like all the readings tonight were about like moving forward. I'm wondering if this is the retrograde. Sometimes, again, I feel like retrogrades, we are like, oh, it's a Mercury retrograde. I shouldn't take action. I shouldn't do something. But I feel like you should. I feel like you need to take action on something here, card number 3. It's like you're allowing something that doesn't exist to control you. 3 Wands, like waiting for the perfect moment when there never will be a perfect moment. The Devil is, could be manipulation, but it's like feeling controlled. And that Hangman, it's like you're waiting for answers that you probably already have. Yeah. 10 of Pentacles. For some of you, this could be to like move towards someone in love. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying shoot your shot, make your move. For others, I feel like there's just abundance coming in for you here. But love it. So that's that. So thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your weekly reading. The water signs are up on the channel. Tomorrow, the earth signs will be out. And that's that. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. And have a good night.